All right, everybody, Paul Turner here with the discipleproject.net, and I have a great video for you today. It is more than a youth room, the Hawaii edition. That's right, I am in Hawaii here, and I'm at my friend Rick's church here at Kauai Christian Fellowship, and I want to introduce you to somebody, if I can spin around here. Kyler! He is the middle school pastor here at Kauai Christian Fellowship. Hello, Kyler.
How's it going?
Good. Hey, listen, how long have you been here at the church?
Only 6 months.
6 months?
Relatively new, yeah.
So when you got here, before we go look at the room, did you make changes to the room as soon as you got here, or how did you implement some of your changes?
No, I totally lucked out. So the high school guy before me, he took care of everything. They redid it about a year ago, so it's still relatively fresh though.
So you didn't have to mess with that, because I know a lot of youth pastors want to come in and like they want to change the room and they want to do something, so it was already done.
No, yeah, they did all the hard work for me.
Off your plate.
Yes.
All right, well, hey, I would love, and these youth workers here would love to see your room, so why don't you take us inside?
All right, perfect.
Come on in, let's go see the room. Here in Kauai, Hawaii. So let's go ahead and walk me through here, Kyler. What do we have? We have lots of space, obviously.
Yes, lots of space. So it's pretty open. We have a bunch of chairs here.
Right.
So when we're getting set up, we'll throw out chairs for whatever we need, because we use this Sunday mornings for Sunday school for the junior hires. We use it Wednesday nights for junior high, Thursday nights for high school, and then there's other meetings. I know I meet with a bunch of kids and we play video games in here. Nice. So that's really nice because we can set up to whatever our needs are for whatever event we're doing.
Right.
So
let's start with this. What challenges does this room have for you, if any? I mean, maybe there are some challenges, but I know every room, and you say, well, of course he has the perfect youth room in Hawaii. I mean, look, but every youth worker deals with their own challenges. What would you say is your greatest challenge in this room?
Greatest challenge? That's a good question. I'd say keeping it clean.
Every youth worker just went yes and amen. They just amen that.
Yeah, I would say part of it is part of it is keeping it clean, because we got some draftways with the gym. We got a gym right out there,
which we'll see in a minute.
And so that brings in leaves and stuff. And we also have a little back patio right here that we usually keep the doors swung open for kids to skate and come in and out. And so a lot of stuff does come in and out, but honestly, the hardest challenge, which isn't really that big of a challenge, is just setting up and tearing down. So moving the room to fit the needs for whatever.
To fit the needs. Okay, well, take us out to the patio real quick. Let's see what we got on the patio. Come on, join us. Let's go on the patio here.
Wow. So right now it's a little messy. We got some props. Some of that's from a wedding.
Yes.
That's a jail cell, that black thing.
Oh, and let me tell you something. Every youth group should have a jail cell right here.
Yeah.
This is where the kid who talks during your message goes.
Yeah, you just set him right here, and then that just deals with him. Corner of shame.
That's right. The corner. Don't you do it, youth workers. You will get fired. Don't do that.
So yeah, we got lights out here, so nighttime. We get a little skate rail out here, and kids will just come
awesome.
And bring their skateboards and skate until we get the show going.
Man, that is excellent. And just to show you guys in the viewing audience here, goes out a little bit this way, and of course you see some of the nice, beautiful scenery. You can check out some of that. There's mountains over there, all kinds of good stuff. Now, let's take us in here and show us your stage real quick.
Yeah, the stage right here. Your typical stage. We got a nice little sound system. And so depending on the group size, Sunday mornings we're usually not using a microphone. Don't need anything really super loud, so it'll just be through our voices. Right.
Well, this room is acoustically pretty good. I mean, voice can carry all that kind of good stuff.
Yep. So, and then we do have our sound system though for Wednesday nights, Thursday nights. Thursday they have the whole band up here. They'll get a little band up here.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I mean, it's nothing super special. But we got a nice backdrop. Which
sure do.
Super nice. We got the TV up there. And then there's an HDMI cable that's actually linked all the way up there and drops right over in our corner over here. Right. For our computers, so we can throw up on the TV whatever we want. Nice. If it's a video or music or just announcements and stuff. Right.
So. Well, take us to the back of the room here. Let's see what we got going on over here. I can see some things that I recognize, not something that maybe students might recognize. Tell me the story behind these on the wall here?
Yeah, those are records. Actually, that's from our old youth room. So
Yeah?
It used to be called the Red Room in our other building, and we had these all over the ceiling. We actually had a lot more, but we just decided to keep it simple, do one wall, and keep this room not cluttered. I think that's one of the big things, is keeping it kind of simple. Less of a distraction, and
right? And that is
much going on.
And that is a pro tip there, Kyler, because you brought something from a change. So when you're changing things, there's high school kids that will remember, you know, when it was used to be the records on the thing, and you imported something over that still reflects your old room. So if you're doing a room change, bring a little something of that into your new space, so that kids who have grown up there or whatever will have some connection to the room, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. So we also got these tables.
I love these tables.
A little dirty right now, but they're super simple.
Well, we just had a youth summit, so youth worker summit.
Youth workers are messy. That's something to take away. But yeah, super simple. Again, the youth guy before, the high school youth pastor, he made these. But super simple, just one piece of wood, stained it, got some metal piping, and then just screwed it underneath. And then they also made these little chairs. All this was made from scratch, which was pretty cool.
What do you guys use them for?
So high school really uses it a lot. I use it for junior high, sometimes on our Sunday school lessons, depending what we're doing, have them on the tables. Right. I've had them for one of our nights. We did little s'mores over those sternos.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
You had the sternos right down there. Roast some marshmallows.
And these are good for coffee?
Yes. So
little coffee bar?
That's the main purpose right there. That's actually the high school's little coffee cart.
I love it.
So that was one volunteer who just wanted to start that up, and so every Thursday night they've got the coffee bar going. They make coffee for the kids, get all fancy with it.
Wow.
And then they just use this for eating and chilling and hanging out.
And let me tell you what, Hawaiian coffee is very good.
Yes it is.
Very good. Kona coffee.
So, and then right here we got the kind of chill zone.
Yes.
We got these couches. What's really nice about these couches is we actually, for our Wednesday and Thursday nights, we put them up in the front of the room. Okay. So we'll move these, put them up in the front, line up the chairs behind it. Right. That gets kids really excited about sitting up front, and that's always good.
Another pro tip, put the comfy chairs up front, recliners, little couches like this, beanbag, whatever, just to make the front, you know, get kids moving, right?
Yep. So, and then we also got the TV and the Switch.
Gotta have the Switch.
Gotta have the Switch. Kids just like playing Super Smash Bros.
Yes.
Usually before Wednesday nights, or before a group meeting, or Sunday after the service, we'll play for a little bit before the next service.
Okay.
So yeah.
Very nice. All right, well, let's go ahead and check out because this room is connected to the gym, which here in, you know, Hawaii, they have big, everything's kind of open. You can see the open space right here. So it's very airy and very, I don't know what was it, comfortable, really. When you're playing basketball and you're doing all that stuff. Yeah. Breezes come through, the trade winds as they call them, right?
Yes. And this is the gym. So we use this for every Wednesday night. This is where a lot of the stuff goes down. This is where we do all our games. Yes. Which is super nice because we make a lot of messes, and this floor is really easy to clean up.
It is. It is.
So that's super helpful. The court is perfect because there's a lot of different lines, and so when we're doing relays, or hey, you got to get here, or if we're playing human Pac-Man, just got to stay on the lines and stuff. So that's really nice.
Absolutely. And this is a double deal here because over in that room over there you have CrossFit.
Yep.
So you have CrossFit going over there. You have classes like exercise. You have basketball, because you are very community centered. I mean, a lot of people from the community come in here and use this facility.
Yep. Yeah, totally. So, for example, we got there's a kids CrossFit program.
Right.
And so Tony, he works for them as well, but I also help out with them. And that's just a great way to make connections with kids. And we see a lot of crossover from the kids who go to the after-school CrossFit program come to our Wednesday nights and Thursday nights as well.
That is fantastic.
It's really awesome.
Awesome. Well, hey, anything you want to tell them about facility? Any tip you would give these youth workers about their facility? They don't have to have this. They can do something right there where they are.
Yeah, totally. I think just being creative is the big thing. No matter what your space is, you can have a fun time. You can have a good time. Just takes a little bit of creativity. You might not have a gym.
That's right.
You might have an open auditorium where you can move the chairs.
Yep.
You might not have the open auditorium, but you have a parking lot with street lights out there.
That's right.
You can play some epic games out in the parking lot. So yeah, just being creative, I think is a huge piece.
Awesome. Well, Kyler, thank you so much for your time. I'm gonna, if you have questions for Kyler about his room or anything he does, leave them down in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and you will get videos like this to your inbox on a regular basis. Kyler, thank you again for joining us.
Definitely. Have a great one. See you guys.
Aloha.